Hey guys, about to play round one here in this Dragons of Tarkir draft. We built a black-red thing with some nice removal and pretty good cards too, and Corpse Weft is in it, so that should be interesting to see how that plays for us. Alright, lost the die roll. Not exactly the hand you want to keep here. Twin Bolt and Carsey Sadist and a bunch of lands. I think we're going to mulligan it. Yeah, that's better. Not a whole lot better, but better. We can turn 2 dash the Imp, turn 3 play the Ifrit face down, so that seems nice. Cut with Venom makes it better too. A Tarkir Ifrit plus Cut with Venom can be pretty brutal. He can kill anything. So, and it's just a 1-for-1 too when he does it. Plus you can like then swing with him, like depending on how things go. Alright, no play. Sounds alright to me. So yeah, we're just gonna dash in our Imp since we don't have another play. 2. End our turn. Right Frontier Mastodon, not exactly scary. We'll play our Morph face down. There it goes. And we will end our turn. Alright, a Morph. Yeah, we'll just take it. I don't really want to trade right now. Okay, Sabertooth Outrider. Let's have our Imp, but I think I'm going to play the Outrider. If I play the Outrider now, next turn I can flip up the Tarkir Ifrit and do Coat with Venom and kill something, and then swing in with the Outrider too, who will then have Ferocious. So I think that seems pretty good. We can also just dash in our Imp and give him Ferocious too. Or Formidable, I suppose is what it is. Super Ferocious. Alright. Yeah, if he's going to swing with both, I mean, I'm cool with that. Because he can play one blocker, and then we can swing for 10, I guess. This could be like a Crater Elemental, which would be bad. It would be what we would want to kill with our Ifrit's Ping, plus Coat with Venom. It may well be a Crater Elemental. It could be an Tarkir Ifrit too, for that matter. Looks like it's not, though. Yeah, let's see what blocker he plays here. Hopefully just one. No blocker. That means he could have removal. Definitely. He could also be just wanting to save mana. Well, he could have just flipped it there if that's what his plan was. So we can dash our Imp in. No, we can't. I mean, we can, but we can't also hold up Coat with Venom and flip our dude if we do that. So we'll just swing here. Alright, so we'll flip our Ifrit, and I guess what we're going to do is ping the Morph. And then we're going to coat with Venom on our Freet. Hope he doesn't have removal for him. Looks like he probably does, though. Sarkin's Rage, perhaps? Yeah, okay. It does suck. We do get 2 for 1 there, which was a possibility, but we'll end our turn. Yeah, our hand, we haven't been given any of our like straight up removal, which is a little gonna make this game kind of hard to win, I think. Alright, we will take the damage. Crater Elemental. Or a Tarkir freed of his own. Guardian Shield Bearer. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Pretty effective, too. Take 7. Okay, yeah, well, we have 2 guys who are just awful block. One can't block, and the other will hurt us when he blocks, but he can trade with that at least. And we'll play our Imp, too. I mean, why not? And we'll end our turn. I may just end up having to trade both places here. Hanging on to the coat with Venom until he was tapped out would probably have been better. But Twin Bolt? Is it Twin Bolt? If he Twin Bolts this, we die. So, yeah, okay. We will concede the game and go to game 2. We're going to side in our self-inflicted wound. And who knows what else. I think probably just a self-inflicted wound is what we want. And we'll take out Karsi Sadist, I think. We didn't see any flyers, I guess. So the Chasm could be good. But I think we'll go with this. Just bringing in the self-inflicted wound. Sounds good to me. Alright, we'll play first. Not a great hand again. You know, we ran all those mountains for some reason, but doesn't seem to be happening in this hand. So we're going to mulligan. This one's better. Not great. We do have a lot of removal though. So, and we have a 1-drop. And both are colors, so it's okay, but far from good. Oh, you're a cleric. Alright, well, that actually matches up pretty well for us right here. I do hate that guy, like, especially with our self-inflicted wound. He's just going to be able to move the counter, so I think we're probably going to... I mean, we do have coat with Venom, self-inflicted wound, and flatten, but I think we're still just going to hold off on self-inflicted wounding. If we can help it. Alright, Tormenting Voice. Now that we know we're going to have mana for Flatten, I kind of want a self-inflicted wound. I guess, like, even if this dies later, I can self-inflicted wound in response. Like, if he only has one other creature and then he won't have anything to put it on. So that's worth thinking about. Certainly. Drawing all our lands when we really want creatures, but I guess that's okay. We do have, you know, 3 pretty great cards in our hand, so. Enforcers, you say. Okay. We're gonna flatten that at the end of his turn. Okay, Silumgar Butcher. I may just play him out now and kill his Servant of the Scale. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Sacrifice our Priest. If we ever get Corpse Swept, we want dudes in our graveyard anyway, so. Exploit. We'll sack our High Priest, and we'll kill this guy. That way we keep him on like 1 creature for our self-inflicted wound and stuff like that. So. You play some big green monster here, it'll pay off pretty nicely. It's not much of a monster. Not much of a monster at all. Creature? Of course not. Yeah, I think we just hang back here. We can block and coat with Venom if we want, but like, I think it's more likely I just take 3 at this point. Although, like, if he plays some huge creature that we need to kill that's green, we can block and coat with Venom, and then, yeah. We get self-inflicted wound in response, but that's really not going to do us a lot of good right here. But maybe we'll get lucky and he'll swing. No, he. Damn. Freaking Teamer Sabretooth. We already used our Flatten, too. Do we want a self-inflicted wound at the end of his turn here? I think we'll hold on to it. I'm going to swing with my Butcher. Well, yeah, I can swing with the Butcher and then make him sacrifice a creature in response to when he activates this ability. So I think that's going to be our plan. We also have the coat with Venom. Man, just drawing lands. But I think that's what we have to do. I mean, he may just take it and then we take 7. I mean, seems good. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, we're just not drawing any of our creatures here, which is bad. Bad news. We'll just take 7. Don't have a whole lot of choices. Ow. Okay, I think I am in a self-inflicted wound now. Oh, it's a sorcery. How about that? So I can't actually do it in response either. Right, a skirmisher is not a bad thing to have right now. But yeah, we'll self-inflicted wound. I'm sure it means he sacrifices his Mastodon. I mean, if he returns his creature, he ends up having to sacrifice the Sabretooth. So I'm sure he sacrifices the Mastodon. I don't know what he's thinking about. Yeah. And then we'll play out our Skirmisher and end our turn. We can save him with Coat with Venom, and I guess that's what we're gonna do. Too bad they don't actually fight each other. If they actually fought, that would be really sweet. But for 1 black mana, well, no, I mean it's only on Tail Slash that the fighting-esque part happens. I mean, he's down to 2 cards in his hand. If he doesn't have any creatures, we could be in a pretty good position here. I'm sure he has creatures, but like if we could start drawing our creatures, it'd be pretty nice. Or a Corpse Weft. I mean, I could just start trading guys and just making zombies. If he doesn't have another creature, yeah, we can really buying a turn here. Wow. I will absolutely trade with the Sabertooth. Our dude has Death Touch now, and he doesn't have a creature in play. So if he wants, he may do something if we can make this trade. Okay, we absolutely should make it. He may have something really scary coming down. No, he doesn't. Maybe that was a mistake on his part. We just drew a land though, so it's not like we could punish it. But we can get in with our Kolagon Skirmisher. That's not much of a punishment though, I don't think. Wow. And we're still just drawing lands, but maybe our opponent is too. So hopefully we draw something of use before he does. No, it looks like he's got something. Yeah, that Pummeler is nice. Jeez. Such good timing from our deck, right? Just flooding us out here. Okay, Reach of Shadows is not a bad thing to have, especially if this is his only creature, which kind of looks like it is. And then we'll both sort of be back in top deck mode. He may be saving Sarkhan's Rage or something like that to try to burn us out. Okay. We'll just Reach of Shadows in response. That puts us at 4 and him at 8. Hopefully he doesn't have another one in his hand to just burn us out. Right, a Morph. Okay. Yeah, we really need to draw another creature to block or a removal spell. There's would work too. Hand's empty now. Don't give us a land deck. You've given us enough of those. Yeah, so we're dead. We drew Tamer Battle Rage. Kind of flooded out there late after we finally got rid of that Sabertooth. So sucks for us, but our deck seemed all right. It didn't seem amazing, which I didn't expect it to. Corpse Weft never showed up for us, but it wouldn't have been that great in that game anyway. We had 2 creatures in our graveyard, but that still would have been 2 creatures for 1 card, and it would have gotten better than that probably. I would have been more willing to. I would have definitely traded with my Skirmisher too at some point. But yeah, thanks for watching. That was round 1. Hopefully do a little bit better in rounds 2 and 3, and I'll see you in the